Yo, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Now today, oh my goodness, we got the YORM rework. You can see it right here. We're in the testing grounds. We're watching the Warriors Den, and they're going to go over the YORM rework. So I've been waiting for this since, how many years has it been since YORM came out? I've been waiting since then. So here we go, man. The long-awaited YORM rework. Today's video is sponsored by the Ridge. Now, a lot of you guys have heard about the Ridge mainly through their wallets and whatnot, but today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different. Today I'm bringing you the key case. Now, a lot of you guys have been walking around with keys looking like this, jangling everywhere, making a whole bunch of noise when you pull them out. And trust me, this was me. These are my old keys. A bunch of unnecessary stuff on my keys, a bunch of keys that I didn't even use, just had them on here just for no reason. But when I switched over to the key case, you see how everything is much more compact. I got everything that I absolutely need on here, nothing unnecessary, and it's a clean look. The key case itself, guys, it holds up to 2 to 6 keys. It has a patent pending tension plate system and premium metal plates. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is a game changer, man. Look how clean this looks. Now, of course, I gotta show you guys the Ridge wallet and their new color. This red right here is freaking banging, man. You guys can see it has all of my cards in here, all the cards that I use in here. And just a comparison, I know you guys, this is what your wallet looks like. Bulky, you can't put it in your pocket, it has a bulge in your pocket, it's just crazy looking. But guys, I promise you, once you move over to this Ridge wallet, man, the sleek design, it fits in your pocket smooth, no bulge in your pocket, no awkward feeling when you're moving around and stuff like that, man. This is just a complete upgrade over your standard bulky wallet. It also has a money clip on the back. I personally don't walk around with cash, but if you do, they have a money clip for you back here. There's over 30 colors and styles, including the carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It also has RFID blocking technology that helps protect you from digital pickpocketers. But guys, you don't have to take my word for it. The Ridge has over 50,000 5-star reviews. The material used for the wallet is so durable, which means you get a lifetime warranty. The Ridge team is actually so confident that you guys are going to enjoy their products that they're going to give you a 99-day test drive. So basically, you guys can just use this for 99 days. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, you can send it back for a full refund. And guys, you can get the best offer with the link ridge.com/Kenzo, and you can save up to 40% off through December 22nd. Shouts out to the Ridge for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to the gameplay. Here we go.
I'm going to run you through what the changes are to the hero, where we're going with this, brand new moves, all sort of cool stuff. So to get started, I want to make sure that it's like I address the fact that we're really trying to move away from Stamina Bully as an identity, especially for Jormungandr.
Okay.
So what we've been doing with this hero is that we've really looked into how can we make the hero interesting and still have a gimmick, something that
no more Stamina Bully,
have something that's really different and very almost specific to the hero. And so for this, we've decided, we settled onto making a hero that's still a bully, right? Still a big hammer.
He's still a bully, okay.
But it's more of a bully that moves opponents around on a battlefield rather than control their stamina and try to gain the upper hand in terms of stamina, where we're going with this.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So the first thing that's important to note is that none of Jormungandr's moves drain stamina, pause stamina, or unbalance out of stamina opponents.
What? No!
Specifically, right? So there's still, as we'll see, there's a move that unbalances opponents, but it always unbalances opponents. It doesn't matter if they're out of stamina anymore. But like the heavy finishers no longer do it.
Oh, no, big damage?
None of his bashes do it either.
No more big damage?
So we'll have to see like where that goes, but it's not, we really wanted to move away from this aspect of the hero. Hammer Slam is still in, don't worry. So
please get this right. Please get this. Right? This is one of my favorites. Please get this right. Please get this right.
So we've changed the move. It's a brand new animation.
I'm begging you, please.
Which is this now. So like a big hit to the shins. As you noticed, this attack always unbalances. So you can always do Jotun Farewell into Hammer Slam. Works quite well.
How much damage is that? It's blurry.
It is 800 MS. And it is also
34?
feintable. Right?
20, so top heavy 27.
Break, feint to parry, feint to whatever you like to do. But it's quite
This is a recording from a stream, so it's kind of blurry.
Slam, so that's very, very useful. You can do it anywhere. You could use Jotun Farewell. So after
34 for the slam.
And we can go anything that initiates chains. You can go into and do a Jotun Farewell afterwards. We've also did a change to Jormungandr's heavy finishers. So as before, this looks like to be exactly the same, right? The big difference is on top. So top did not use to move opponents back.
Okay.
Where sides would. So now all 3 sides do it.
Okay.
All
That
three
should
sides
wall
can link to a
splat.
wall
That's just
splat to gain
right.
additional damage.
Right. Okay. Good. Good.
So
Good.
we really wanted to get into situations where Jormungandr can move people around the battlefield. They can hit them to go towards their allies, to
Right.
go to do wall splat to walls, to whatever you'd like. But really, it's
Okay.
bullying them around and moving them around the battlefield
Okay.
quite a bit there. And keeping the spirit of this, we've also added another new move, which is called Venomous Sting.
What is that?
So this is that when you press heavy after landing a guard break, right? So I can do it from here. So as you can see, it's similar to the heavy finishers, where when you land those attacks, they always displace your opponent, move them around. You can wall splat them, get them into a wall, get big damage.
How much does that do?
Similar to heavy openers, so 24. On top is always guaranteed. You can get somebody into a wall, hit them again. Big damage there. Super interesting things. So again, we really wanted to go towards making sure that the hero was able to move opponents around quite a bit, and we want to be able to like chain as well. So you can go into this, and it goes into your light and heavy openers, or into zone attack if you want. They're not guaranteed, but they still help you add more pressure with the hero. So that gives you a bit of
okay. So you can chain the light. It's enhanced, not guaranteed, but it's enhanced.
Another new move, which is a zone attack in chains. The move name is the Ouroboros Smite.
Okay.
So you can press zone attack after any move except itself, Hammer Slam, and Venomous Sting. So you can do Venomous Sting. You're going to go into, because you go back to neutral, you don't really go into your chain, so you can't do the move.
Right.
But after any single attack in chains, you can go into that move.
Can you feint it?
It's 800 MS. It has uninterruptible stance at 100 MS, so it's very, very difficult to peel. Big trajectory all around Jormungandr. Does like pretty respectable damage.
Can you feint it?
And what's interesting too is that you can go into situations where you can go
heavy
finisher into Ouroboros Smite, into heavy finisher, to Ouroboros Smite. Keep that going, right? So in team fights, you can see this is going to be quite strong.
Yeah.
You can hit people around you with
that's good.
An
that's good.
alternating mix of unblockable and armored and unblockable and armored, and keep the flow going.
Yeah,
a lot of what
good.
we've been doing with Jormungandr is really work on the hero's flow as well, and this is a big part, right? It kind of acts as a chain reset. It initiates chains, so you can also do, if you'd like, go into this, right?
Whoa,
I
like that.
Go into Hammer Slam, do all those things that.
What's
you
the speed on that?
Again, the flow is a lot more open.
How fast is that bash?
Use that zone attack. Even though it comes from a single stance, because it's feintable, right? So we can feint it.
Okay, you can feint
it's
it.
Still a little bit riskier to parry. You can't really interrupt it. So it's a pretty potent tool in his arsenal, and should help in a lot of anti-gank situations. It's quite good. The next up we're going to look at is the light openers.
Okay.
So Jormungandra's
light
openers
the bash?
had a bit of an issue, especially at high level, where they used to be pokes. And so, because of that, they were a bit easier to read, especially at high level. We have some players that are really good at reacting to attacks.
And then the next question would be:
animation,
does the bash animation look like the heavy animation,
and
the unblockable heavy?
So distinct from the side heavy opener.
That'll make it look. That'll make it really good too.
It made them kind of easier to
does it look
react
the same?
And see. Oh yeah, okay. I see
like
the
from
poke,
your opponent's
I see the wind
view.
up. I can parry them on reaction.
Things we got to test
Even
out.
Make them a little bit easier to block. So we've actually went back to mocap and reshot these attacks. So now there's swings, right?
Oh wow!
All 3 sides there's swings instead of being pokes.
Okay,
that should help them.
From playing YORM for so many years, it looks weird at first, but I'm pretty sure I'll get used to it.
The heavy openers, so it gives you a little bit more strength into that, where it's a little bit better. It's a little bit like it's harder to react to. So in that way, we really wanted to make Jormungandr like.
Yes, I see what you mean. The animation kind of looks like a heavy. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Good change.
Finishers. So they used to be undodgeable. We've removed the undodgeable.
Oh, why?
Mainly because Jotun Farewell and a lot of the other tools that YORM has in his toolkit right now, they're able to be feinted. You can do a lot more with them.
Okay.
So everything that we've done there felt like it was overkill, and it's also
I get it.
Having the light finishers undodgeable was a bit overkill, and on top of this, it was really difficult to work with at lower level, right? When you're at low level, the undodgeables there might as well be unblockable. They're super hard to react to. They're hard to block. They're still enhanced, right? So YORM still keeps to get that pressure going. So removing the undodgeable here should help make the hero a little bit less.
All right, sure. For the noobs. Okay.
Against, especially at lower level.
Okay, fine.
Another thing we've changed is YORM's neutral bash, right? So Jormungandr used to have this back where you could walk backwards and press guard break and
Right.
grab
Whoa.
the opponent and hit them into the gut.
Where's my bash?
With their hammer. At 600 MS, it wasn't that good of a move. It's super
It really
reactive
wasn't.
at high level, not very good even at low level. Like people are able to dodge it. It just did stamina damage, not super interesting. So what we've done instead is we've moved the old Jotun Feral animation on a front dodge.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
So you can do it at 300 MS into the front dodge, similar to a lot of other what we've been doing with other melees like that, a lot of bashes.
What about side?
The important part here is that with this move, it also chains to your opener.
Confirms.
And you see right now that light was guaranteed.
Yes.
You can also go into zone if you'd like. You can do whatever.
Guaranteed zone.
The idea here is that we wanted to give Jormungandr a better opener, a better way to open up opponents and keep the pressure going, get into that flow.
Nice.
Get into the zone and get that stuff going.
That's good.
Quite well.
I like it. I like it.
Again, you can go to heavies if you like to. They're armored, right? So there's a lot of good stuff that can happen here in group fights. So that's one thing also to look out for. Next we have front dodge heavy. So it's 800 MS down from I think it was like 1,000. It was quite slow.
Yeah.
So we've really sped it up, and on top of this, we've adjusted the uninterruptible stance timing to be at 400 MS. So right after the feint window. So with this, you can it creates a bit of a mix-up with the front dodge bash, right? So you can go into this feint, the guard break, feint the parry if people are like reacting to your dodge, trying to dodge your punch and stuff. So really, the idea here is get into the zone, give him more mix-up, and give the hero better ways to open up from neutral.
Okay.
And then we also have a quick thing about Jotun Gift and Jotun Grudge. So Jotun Gift is light after a guard break, and Jotun Grudge is a guard break after parry. We're not going to go into it right now because I'm alone recording this. I don't. Unfortunately, we've been having some tech issues. I have to record this alone, but still. And so the idea here is that they now deal direct damage instead of dealing. I can do it again if you like. Instead of dealing stamina damage, right? As I said, we've removed all the stamina damage and we replaced it with direct damage in this case. The idea here is that, first of all, we want it to be useful, right? That stamina damage was useful in creating some sort of I'm going to unbalance you type of situation.
Can't you just do the heavy version and it knocks them back?
But at the same time, what is interesting is that it gives you more options, right? Because
I don't get it.
Depending on the situation, depending on if there's walls nearby, depending on what's going on around you, if your opponent's out of stamina, it might be better to do light into throw into hammer slam. Or if there's a wall, it might be better to do venomous sting into a wall, into a top heavy to deal more damage. So one of the things we're really trying to go towards in this revamp, and a lot of what we've been doing, is emphasize and have a lot of focus on choice. We want players to have different options at different times. Sometimes there's things that are optimal in whatever situation, but the idea here is that we really, really want to have these things be open up. You can make your choice. You have options. You can decide on your own play style, on what you want to do, on what's going on around you, what is the best source of damage, what would you prefer to do. Sometimes it's better not to do a hammer slam because you're going to get back up with full stamina. There's a lot of different things that we're looking into here, so we hope this is really interesting here. And then finally, last but not least, last little bit of nugget of cool stuff. As some of you have seen,
I got a rabbit.
We've actually had a bug in the game a little while ago where the front dodge heavy had a slightly different animation, and people I saw a lot of people actually like thinking about where would this move be used from. It's actually on Jormungandr's new sprint attack. So when Jormungandr runs, you do sprint attack. This is the big attack that we've had right now. That you saw a little bit of the animation where you jumps forward, and hits people on the way down. So again, another move we've mocapped. Sometimes we go there, we're not 100% sure we're going to be using them for what we're trying to do like cool stuff. So this is one of those moves that looks really cool. Doesn't really change anything in Jorm's game plan, but just, again, we wanted to go back to how do we make the hero more enticing, look cooler, have better moves, have better flow. So that's about it for me. So thank you. We hope you love this rework. Please leave feedback.
So on the 22nd it goes live.
Noel,
again, this is just testing ground, so things can change.
Did a magnificent job. So kudos to him.
So my initial thoughts. Let's talk about this because I know you guys want my opinion on this. I'm a Yorm main. I like it. Now I am gonna have to test a lot of this stuff out thoroughly, right? Because there are some concerns that I have. There are some concerns. I don't know if they talk about perks here? I don't think they do. So the one thing I like about Yorm was his perks, right? You could stay alive a pretty long time with Yorm. Now, it's tough because I don't know how it's going to work. When you get, so you don't have to get people out of stamina anymore to knock them on the ground to get your hammer slam, right? So does that mean if every time I land a bash, I get my shield? Because if that's the case, if I don't have to get them out of stam for that, that's OP, right? Yorm just might be crazy. Along with all the changes he has better offense now. That might go crazy. So I'm thinking like these feats might just make him kind of busted, right? It might make him kind of busted. 34 damage, 800 MS move. Yeah, the bash is 800 MS, but you guys told me you could feint it. You guys told me you could feint it. If you could feint that bash, I didn't see him actually feint it in the video, but if you can feint that bash, the bash that knocks you over, then it's going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy. You can? All right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Yorm is a beast. I mean, that just settles it right there. Yorm is an absolute beast. Oh, he feints it? I didn't see it. Okay, but yeah. I don't think this is going to, I honestly, guys, I don't think that this is going to actually make it into the game. I don't think so. Because this is, from right now, from what it seems like, he's too good. He's too good, especially when feats are enabled. He's just too good. That's what it seems like. How you going to kill him? How you going to kill him? You're not going to kill him. And then with the wall stuff, if you can place yourself near a wall or maps with like closed in walls, he's even stronger. How you gonna beat him? It's gonna be crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be sick and nasty. Like you're gonna see a lot of Yorms coming out the woodworks. I mean, before it was just me and Freyer and Soul. We were the only ones, and maybe like 2 others. But now everyone's gonna play Yorm now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yo, Lord B, thank you for the tier 1. But I like it though. The changes are very strong. Like I'm not worried about how strong Yorm is going to be. Yorm is going to be very strong. It's just that I don't think these changes are going to actually make the game. I think this is going to make him too strong. And you know, I'm a Yorm main, so of course I want him to be strong, but I think this might be too strong. So leave your opinions down in the comment section below. What do y'all think about it? That's just my initial opinion. Of course, we got to play it first to really see, but hey, right now he's looking a little bit too strong. So all right, y'all. That's it for me.